A man who has forgotten the hearth has forgotten his heart. He is a man adrift at sea, and there is no telling upon what shore he may be washed up, or to what mischief he may then direct his powers. That is a quote, or as near as I could make it, by Trevin Wax in an article called "A Man's Place is in the Home." In that article, that part that he was arguing about was to show the importance of fatherhood and the family unit in preventing serious problems. I was just listening to a podcast the other day, and it was giving some statistics about fatherless homes, and even beyond fatherless homes, guys who are unmarried and giving their, what Trevin Wax would say, powers to something else. They're more likely to be incarcerated, they're more likely to have trouble with finances, they're more likely to have these emotional problems just because they're unmarried. So today I just wanted to encourage you that marriage, family, and fatherhood is a very good thing, and that it should be pursued, no matter what culture tells us. And just by elevating marriage, family, community, fatherhood, and relationship, you are actually preventing for yourself problems with all those things that I just listed. And you're also preventing them for your children. Today, I think a lot of times our culture, for whatever reason, emphasizes values that are not in support of family and fatherhood, or sometimes even they emphasize values above fatherhood and motherhood and family. Conservatives or Christians sometimes get accused of valuing the family for unhealthy reasons, but in reality, the family, healthy parenting, 2 parents in the home, that's one of the most amazing, solid preventatives that we have for serious problems. In fact, family and fatherhood is the number one thing that we have for preventing things like drug and alcohol abuse and teenage pregnancy and poverty. It's not socioeconomic status, it's not location, it's not urban versus rural. It's if there are 2 parents in the home, you have a higher chance of preventing all those things that I just mentioned just because you have 2 parents in the home and the family's healthy. Family life is the number one contributor to, I would argue, a healthy life, a Christ-like life, a life modeled after God's original design. So today I'd just really like to encourage you that fatherhood is the family is a really important thing that for whatever reason is under attack by, cultural teaching or whatever, but don't be afraid to push back against that, because family is one of the best things that we have to prevent very serious things. I guess my closing thought would be today, don't buy the lie that fatherhood, motherhood, family life, a life of simplicity, a life in community are things that will limit you as an individual, or are things that should be valued less than your own personal success, or things that are not to be valued at all. Don't buy that lie. And if you're interested in, where I got my statistics for this video or something, or you want to check them out for yourself, the last 2 chapters of my book, if you flip to the last 2 chapters at the very back, I give all my sources. There's like 20 each. And I think they're really good sources. You can check them out for yourself. I'm not just making this stuff up. So.